Hi everyone, welcome back to another hair product review on this channel and thanks for tuning in again. In today's video I'm gonna talk about by Vilain. Once again, to be honest, because I've already talked about their products in the past, but they have had kind of a reformulation going on with their main sellers, and they were so kind to send me some travel-sized versions of their products, and I thought that I might just run you through the reformulation, what I think of the products in their new design, the new packaging, and yeah, the new formulas essentially. And also with this video I wanted to give you kind of an update of how these products work with shorter hair, because when I reviewed them in the past I had a length of 4 to 5 inches on top of my head, and since I have very thick hair, I have a lot of hairs on my head. This is kind of a different situation than right now, because right now I have a very short hairstyle and therefore I think I can highlight different features of these products. First off, let's talk a little bit about the apparent changes that have been made to all products, which are mainly the packaging, as I was told. I don't really recall the packaging being too different than what I have right here, but yeah, apparently they have made some changes to make it all look more elegant and more sleek. As you can see, all of the products come in these tiny plastic jars. If you order the full size, you will of course get a bigger version of this. And I think in the previous versions they had different colored lids, and they have changed that to an all black plastic jar. Something that has also changed, at least from my perspective, is the scents, because I personally don't recall the scents being so uniform throughout all of these products. With these versions, I personally feel that they all smell the same, more or less, which is a vanilla tonka beanish type of scent. It's sweet, powdery, and a little bit heavy to my taste, but it's not overpowering, so it won't last very long. But I gotta say that they smell more uniform compared to the older versions of these products. I'm gonna start off with Powermate, which is probably the least hyped product of all by Vilain products. This is a surprisingly soft pomade with a medium to loose hold. I found a couple of ways of application for this though, and I think that it's maybe a little bit too underhyped for what I personally can do with this. As you can see from my hairstyle right now, this product will give your hair quite a lot of shine, and I found this to be useful first as a loose to medium hold hair pomade, which is water soluble and gives you a high shine, similar to a loose hold oil-based product, which unfortunately won't wash out as easily as this one. And on the other hand, you can also use this for a more loose hairstyle, as I am wearing it right now. I personally found this to be an excellent finishing product if you were to use a pre-styler, like a volume mousse, a sea salt spray by Vilain's pre-styler Skyline or something. The main benefit of Powermate compared to other post-stylers like medium to heavy clays is definitely its consistency and its ease of application, because this really applies like a charm. It's super soft, it's super easy to distribute it in your hair, and if you are looking for a medium to high shine and a lot of texture with your post styler, and you have prepped your hair accordingly in the pre-styling, then you will definitely get a good amount of volume while at the same time preserving the natural feel of your hair, which is something that not many post stylers do. However, you can also use this as a pre-styler to just give your hair a slight gloss and a slight shine and improve texture and also the shine of a post styler like a heavy clay. So there are actually a lot of applications for this product, although not many people online talk about it as much. Next up we have Dynamite Clay, which is their version of a light clay product. Now with this, I feel that they have changed the formula quite a bit, because to me this felt a lot drier and quite a lot stickier than the previous versions. In my hair, the new version of Dynamite Clay felt a lot like the Diamond Barber Texture Clay, but this has a more waxy and more wet clay-like consistency. I guess this is a really nice product for people with thin hair, with fine hair, because it does provide a lot of texture, and I think it will give you guys a lot of weightless hold. For my hair type though, because I have thick hair, I have a lot of hair, this had too less of a hold to actually work, and I would probably use this only for a slight texture on an otherwise flat hairstyle. Next up is Silver Fox. This is a hair wax with a very high hold and with a medium shine, and this is one of their main best-selling products, I think. So Silver Fox to me felt, in terms of its texture and of its hold, very much like a heavy clay product like Claymation or Cavalier Clay by Vilain. This is because the texture in your hair will look a lot like you have used a heavy clay product. But what makes this interesting is that it's not a clay product, it doesn't feel like it doesn't apply like it, and it applies more like a slightly wet hair wax. Overall, Silver Fox works just like any other good hair wax does. It has a dry application and it works best for a relatively natural looking hairstyle. In terms of its consistency, I feel that they have made a little change, a little tweak to the consistency of both Gold Digger and Silver Fox. The previous versions had kind of a brie-like scoop out, so they were quite thick products and they actually to me felt like brie cheese. With the new versions, I feel that they have become a lot more fluid and therefore a lot easier to apply without sacrificing anything in terms of hold and texture, which is definitely a good thing. Last but not least, let's get to their absolute top seller, which is Gold Digger. This is basically very similar to Silver Fox, as you can probably guess by the name. So it basically combines the same effortless scoop out, the same dry wax type application like Silver Fox, with a matte and natural looking finish, and therefore it has become easily one of the most appreciated hair waxes in my collection. It also works perfectly as a standalone hair wax and a single styling product if you don't use a pre-styler or anything like that. And if you're looking for a typical dry hair wax, this is a very good option. So what's my verdict about the reformulated versions of the by Vilain products? Overall, I think that by Vilain is taking a very different route than many other hair styling product companies out there, because they are not a homebrew product outlet. They are not a heavy clay or styling pomade outlet. They are a salon, a hair salon, and you can definitely see that in every single one of their products. So they do things a little bit differently, and that's perfectly fine and also very appreciated from my side, because here in Germany, for example, in hair salons, we only have basically L'Oreal products or Schwarzkopf products, which you guys probably also know. And both are kind of medium grade and not really premium. They don't work perfectly well. And so it's very good to get another salon grade product with a salon grade smell and a salon grade finish that is not a homebrew product. And yeah, I very much appreciate that by Vilain is there to help me out in that regard. I still like homebrew products, so don't get me wrong on this one. I still like my heavy clays and all that stuff, but it's good to switch things up, and it's really nice to see that the two brothers from Denmark are doing their thing, and they are just advancing towards what they think they want to do and what they think fits to them. So if you want to check any of these products out, I've linked the by Vilain website in the description box down below. Please drop any questions that you might have in the comment section. I will make sure to get back to you as soon as I can. And if you like this product, if you like this video, then please leave me a thumbs up, or if you are new to this channel, please make sure to subscribe. The button is just below this video. Thanks for watching, guys. I will hopefully see you next time. Thanks for your time and attention, and bye-bye.